bitch, come hither. Make sure I can hear myself. Oh, thank you, Frosty. Just let me know if the music is too loud and I'll turn it down. Yes. Continue. Alright. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It might be a touch loud. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it down just a little bit. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Let me look around. Cigars, a table for clients, an elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Oh my god. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Alright, thank you, Phoenix. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Oh boy. It's a good painting, though. Artist did a very good job. No clues. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive-looking books. They don't look like they've ever been read. That's nice. Mahogany desk. Can't say that I'm fond of the game. Look, you can suffer. Just kidding. No, if you don't want to stick around, you don't have to. That is... let us move. Do I have to talk to... Oh, it's Maya. Hello, Maya. Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. Already... Okay, maybe if I... Lol, I have the volume way down. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. Oh, hi, Gumshoe. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, bro. I'm a lawyer. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix, right. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. You were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. My god. Hey, Dick, get over here. Gosh dang it. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. I don't know why he has a southern accent. He just has a southern accent. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's talk. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Alright, so she died at 9 p.m. Blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Okay, Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. What? Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Oof. Hi, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. Of course I do. Phoenix is... Every character is going to be Southern because I'm going to not be able to... Okay. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. What is he, not human, Phoenix? He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of... How the fuck did he become a lawyer at 20? Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Oops, back. Alright, so I'm gonna look around. I guess. Cordeline Stricta, pal. Who was that? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Oh. Old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. She probably did, because she's a good person. Sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Yeah. Try to go back to the... am I supposed to... Let me... I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Try to go back to that. Guess I will. Not me being dumb and not knowing where to go. So she could still be alive. Women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who ruined your mother? But 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and that the media jumped on... Oh my god. And the media jumped on it big time. So my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? I think I need that information. Let's try. Go here now. Nope. Okay, maybe... I can talk to Gumshoe? No. Oh, I have that. Okay. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him what I wanted, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. No, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all what? Little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. I guess that's all the questions I need to ask. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. April May. Alright. Is her last name June, July? That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. I forgot to announce the... Uh-oh. Oh, well. Hold on, we'll just do that real quick. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Go back in here. Give me 1 second, folks. There we go. Alright, back to the regularly scheduled program. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Remember to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside that drawer. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Maybe later, alright. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know some flowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my full knowledge. Those look like roses, but I'm not entirely sure. What is happening in that painting? Still scene painting. Wait, should that be a still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Co. offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Alright, let's talk. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me more about it, pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No! Hey! I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do well? No! And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? I cannot get the voice of this lady. I'm not gonna do a high-pitched voice, it's gonna kill me. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers. Oh boy. Alright, we ain't getting anywhere. I don't think so. Let's try the law office again. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. God, what kind of voice does this dude have? So you're the one who's been... Nope, not even gonna try. So you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came all this way. You came to. Oh my God! You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Grossberg? I don't know. Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Oh no. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I could even get a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see, but the client is Miss Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Go talk to Maya. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Go home. No, I'll defend Maya. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I can't abandon you. No. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. See if I can... Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back! Quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. Oh, shit. Could it be a coincidence? Probably not. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap add to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this. Behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. No. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow? I don't know what that means. In court. Sure, Phoenix. Sure. Obviously save. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe describe for us the details of this murder? Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court case accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. What? We had a witness account describing her, and the witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may now begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. You did say it. You said it. Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, sir, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin a cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Let's see. Did you find it, or because I gave it to him? Let's put some almost second statement. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to press. Oh wait, she couldn't. Yes, the killer did.
Objection!
Though, because it said she died instantly.
Objection!
Look at me, being smart. There's one thing I want you to clarify from here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. There's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately, but no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It's the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blunt. There's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write out Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. This is not... Oh. Alright. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Does she wink when I wink? Oh, you can't see it because I did it with my covered eye. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton... Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Geez, I was, like, in my hotel room? I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Nyanko law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court what you saw. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid... No, it's not. I don't see a need to trouble this witness. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine? Yeah, of course I will. Fuck you. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Okay. Doesn't say anymore. Okay. Long hair, yeah. Look, I just know, okay? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Bitch be lying. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the... But how would she know it was a clock? I want to press her on the right thing first.
Hold it!
Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well... am I supposed to... She wouldn't have been able to go off to the lamp. At some point, I know that it gets brought up. At which point, though? Let me try to... Oh, yes. Present this.
Objection!
What do you mean? I know it says in the transcript of that. Let's see. Whoops. But she had the stuff taken out. Shit. I guess maybe I'll wait. Let me present the crime scene real quick.
Objection!
Okay, I guess that doesn't come up yet, because I know at some point, like this is just me probing, I'm really bad at this game. Oh. So I'm probably supposed to present the clock.
Objection!
There we go. What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh. You'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concern. Yes, yes, of course.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. My god, this fucking judge. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.? But no! Hey, I didn't say that! Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. It's very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard. No. 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 No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says, this clock is missing this clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss Faye? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove? Yes, I can. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is this.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. Oh, what store again was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Yes. Witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts it. Well then. It was... Oh, it might... I might not have anything. It was made by Larry, though. It was never... Oh, okay. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Damn! Get him, girl! Get her! Get her! Phoenix, slap her down. Excuse is not on sale today. Oh. Oh God. Oh, alright. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is the court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did. Miss Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew this... you had heard about it. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the the tapper. It's all coming together, baby. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said that... Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for a while. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair. All of you gaining up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? The cry, bitch. Get out of here with your crocodile tears. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit the murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well... Call the bellboy as a witness. Get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer and she was innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I think we accept it. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business of for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought up to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee at our guest, Miss May, to our guest, Miss May, myself. God. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May wasn't involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. So... let's push that statement. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like the iced coffee at exactly 9, something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Let's, push this statement. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. So... let's push this statement real quick. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir, that it's an endearing mannerism of mine. Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she the guest, sir, favored me with a, embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds, now, if you have any decency... I can't let this happen, can I? Protest?
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one question, that's all. Okay. That's really it. Now, this is my last chance. Hold on. Let me save real quick. I don't know where it's saved at, and I want to save at a place, because I think I'm going to ask about the room service. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and that... Oh... What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite... Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was your good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Oh, Edgeworth. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's arguments. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my Alright, Maya, gosh. You say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for the full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Of course, I'm gonna save. What are we, jokes? Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come here to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Oh, hi! Hi, Miss Stone. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm just having a good time playing this game. Look at her face. This is the face of a lady who's about to have a mental fucking breakdown. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, Alright, let's talk, lady. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aww. When you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Nice, yeah. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding some sucky lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Do I have something to... Do I have something that... I mean, I can try... Let's present this. I really hate your guts, so get lost because I'm not cooperating. Okay, maybe if I leave and then come back, I will... Uh-oh. There was a painting here, and now there's not a painting. Alright, let's look around her room and maybe... Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. What do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let's talk real quick. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think that the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon my expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. No, Mr. Bellboy, you're just delusional, alright? You don't gotta be like this. You don't got to. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Alright, weirdo. I don't think I have anything to present him. So I will examine real quick and see if there's anything. Look out the window again. Ah yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh ho ho. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he's more than serious. He's probably just not gonna name it that. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Oh my gosh. There's still a screwdriver. Ah, please leave that as is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Alright, so did I get anything? I don't know, I did not. So we'll move on to Grossberg. Huh, looks like Grossberger is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh, what's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at these. Let's look at A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Then I will also... A photo lies on the decks. Maybe I should switch it. Yes, swap photos. And then... I swapped photos, right? Okay, yes I did. No, leave it alone. So... Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was the painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. A table for clients. The mahogany desk. And then the books. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Bellboy here. Give him the photo of this dude. That's him, that's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yeah, I'll have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Alright, time to go see... Wait. Is there anything new to talk to him about? No, okay. Let's go to the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have a spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Let's show her this dude first. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you? This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, no. That's not right. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. Yep, I do. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. No use playing dumb. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, you win, lawyer. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. You see that butt chin? Death the killer. yeah, look at this dude. He's got stupid ass, swirly, purple hair. Look at these eyes. This is the face of a killer. That no one can tell me that this man doesn't have the face of a murderer. Like, you see this dude walking down the street and you're like, alright, he's a serial killer. Stay the fuck away from him. Red, white, information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you on the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White myself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last, finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Will she talk? Oh, she does. Move, and then I'm gonna go here first and switch out. Oh. Oh, hi, Patron! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hi! Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. We are entangled in a web of lies. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Or Grossberg. How the fuck do you say his name? I don't even know. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? Brings back memories, it does. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Let's present Homeboy's photo. I was wondering about where did you get that? Give it back at once. I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know. Who is this man? What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? What has him so flustered, I wondered. Guys, I swear I can say words. I swear. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. Oh, he's fallen silent as a stone. A rather large stone. I guess I should return that photo. Photograph returned. Maybe I wasn't supposed to return it yet, but let's talk to him. My apologies. I need to think about things alone. Okay, he's not gonna say. Oh, what about the painting? Yeah, he's not gonna say anything. So it's time to go talk. Grassberg looks like a real dreamboat. I feel that. English is hard. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this man. Look at this mustache. His mustache perfectly like align, like has the same like curly waviness. I don't know, like the same shape. That's what I'm looking for. The same shape as his hair. What a guy. Alright, let's talk to this stupid purple-haired bastard. What's with the... Oh, this was the painting in Grossberg's office. This was the painting! Please furnish me with the title of your What? Oh my... Okay, I cannot... Your name. What's your name? Oh, this guy looks like a douche. He looks like a douche. Don't forget about his moves. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Those are fantastic, too. Just love it. I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Dude, you're an asshole. I can't. I can't. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my What is this word? Is that even a word? Giantesque vocabulary. That's what I'm going with. I can't. This guy is making me have a mental breakdown. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. Are you America? What is going on? Red, White, and... Okay, alright. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the word elite challenged? Bro, you're an asshole. What the fuck? What a fruitcake. What a fruitcake. Yeah, Phoenix. He's a fucking Are you America? Yeah. Yeah. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, you... Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat? Alright. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done, you mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. I don't really believe you, but go on. It is ineffable that she would do this. I feel like he's either making up words or using the words incorrectly. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and... Broski, that does not help your case. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. No. What are you, Bob Marley? What is happening? Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyways? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the Alright, calm down. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sell it. What are you, like, a guild that just sells information? What is your purpose? How do you make money? In just 10 years. Oh, I did not read that. Whoops. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color. Wow. I would have never fucking thought. Thanks. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named itself. Who would have thought? And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Alright. Fantabulistic, is it not? Oh my god, this guy is like gonna give me a brain aneurysm. I can't handle him. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might it be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? Hmm? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, is it? Based. Debased. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Fuck you! Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Not a... How about you fuck off, yeah? Just like that sorry excuse for attorney. Grody Burger. Grody, yes. Grody Burger, thank you. What? Oh shit. Oh shit, he punched us! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. Hi, Moist Cheeto Juice! Hi! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. We're just playing some Ace Attorney. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Does he have like some like dirty, like, is he blackmailing the police department? What the fuck is happening? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation? I think that's compensation and I'm just stupid. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Yes. Yes. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. And you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Alright. I'm gonna look around for a second here. What is happening with this desk? Yeah, it's quite the thing, alright. Here's the painting. Skedaddle. Yeah, I know. Bitch told me to leave. Judge's special runner-up, best participation. He got a participation trophy! He got a participation trophy! No, he got 2! Special good try prize. He got participation trophies. Oh no! What is he, a child? The words judges and special kind of stand out. He probably strong-armed them into giving him something. Oh boy. This is what happens when you give kids participation trophies. They go on to be murderers. Shaking my head. Patriot has that same desk. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, it's a very sexy desk. I don't blame him. What a nice desk. I mean, how could you not love this desk? I mean, look at it. It is beauty. It is great. My god, look at this guy is pissing me off. I need to leave before I become the fucking killer. Dear Lord. Can't handle this man. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Grody Burger. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Him! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. Before he adds you to his desk. Oh, yeah, yeah, he's gonna... those are actually dead bodies, LMAO. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. You were thinking about me? It's very flattering, but I don't accept. You have a very nice mustache, but like, no. Alright, let's talk. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Oh boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I could have done, or would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what's that? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Yeah, and you went on and on about it. Dear Lord. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's... You're lovers! Of course! Obviously! Obviously, this is the only true answer. Oh, man. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be a chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What is he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Hot damn. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. And many cakes. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Oh, I remember this ties into shit later. I do remember that. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Ah, thank you for finally being fucking useful to me, you little shit. Alright. Time to go to the law offices. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Alright, let's examine. There's the hotel. Let's look at the phone. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Maybe I should... let's see, it's DL6, so it should be... Oh, Misty Faye. Yes, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. The parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops here. So Mia knew Grossberg. Let's look through J through S. Let's see. J through S. Skim. Suicide? Oh, alright. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use the newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Politician suicide. Alright. Yes, check them. I want to do this last one. There we go. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks! I found this in Mia's files. Shows she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Alright. What do I do now? I don't know where to go. Let's see. Maybe... Let's talk to her again. I doubt they'll let me talk to her. Okay, so she's done with... The sound of water is coming from the shower. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. I forgot to examine the bed earlier. Let's see. I don't think we'll get anything else here. Maybe I gotta go back to Blue Corp? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Cosmopolitan sense of humor. Alright. Should I present this to him? He was embezzling secret government funds. Oh yeah, baby. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. I forgot what he said. I'm gonna... You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, a very important witness. As a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you even look... That they make you even look... oh my god. You know what I'm trying to say. Fucking hate this dude. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. No. Right, actually. Phoenix, right? My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Alright. Alright, I guess we're going to jail, folks. It was us all along. 'Twas I! Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Help me break out of here. Ah, yes, of course. Cheer me on? Well, you could cheer me on in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait! What? What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with the guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Uh-oh. Yes, save my progress. There we go. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Ooh, Edgeworth. Ooh, baby boy Edgeworth. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Bro, I'm a lawyer. How would I need a defense attorney when I am an attorney? Went to law school and everything. Here's my degree, okay? Look. Maybe drawn out of crayon, but you know, they were out of printer ink that day. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call as witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, yeah, raise an objection, baby. I'ma head to bed. Catch you. Okay, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that we needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Dear Lord, this judge. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god, he's shiny. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Yes. Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Alright, thank you. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey, or Mia Fey? Fucking Mia's dead, or Maya's dead now, not Mia. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Uh-huh. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Okay, Mr. Shiny, stop. I've had enough. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright. So... let's push this real quick. She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always positively perfect. Alright. Alright. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. But you're wrong, cause this other lady said the opposite. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe she really did. Or maybe he really did. Oh. Yes, Your Honor? Both are right. Both are right because he saw her running to the left because it would have been his left because he was the one who killed her. So he slipped up. He's slipping up. Man caught in 4K. I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court he was standing in the killer's position. Let's go, boys.
Take that!
Man's a detective. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provided us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. See? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witnesses or testimony? Yes. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. So, she was only hit once. You hit her twice, but according to the autopsy report, she was only hit once. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Oh, we got you now, buddy. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the front door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Let's see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What other window? What is this? What is this? Huh? What? The glass light stand. Right. That one had fallen over at the scene. There's something about that. It's very odd. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Hold it!
Why don't you tell us... well, I was instructed not to. Wait, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. Why it's falling apart? Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Let me present the broken shards.
Objection!
There we go. We got it, boys. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly, when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I do. I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the light stand before because... it was in the corner. Back. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is from inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime, ergo. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Really? Really, homeboy? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what that all means, or what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Good luck, Phoenix. Okay, why were you placing a wiretap? Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Court is a detective agency of sorts. We have responsibility to protect client confidentiality. I think I have to, like, push every single thing. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Push this one. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right? I think I have to push every single one though, so I push that one. Nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Bluff? Oh, am I supposed to... present the, let's see. Let's try it here and see what happens.
Objection!
Yeah, that's not. I'm gonna try with the last statement as well, where he says that's where he saw them. Oh, okay. Never mind, I got it. That's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix! Over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Oh, homeboy, pass the fuck out. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Alright. He passed the fuck out again. Hey, Phoenix! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, the one that says Maya on it? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. It looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of the purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that lamp the day before I was killed. Whoa. No, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It's the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent now. You just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Ooh, bad words, Mr. Edgeworth. You're gonna regret him. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September. Goodbye. You're gonna get destroyed, homeboy. Here you go.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh, homeboy just had a mental breakdown. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Achievable. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Whoops. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecutor. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Alright, that's dumb. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make something up. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. This list of names. Whoops.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list, Mr. White? Admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Damn straight, boy. This is all. The court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risk a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Alright, 9:02 p.m. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Oh, take care of it, Phoenix, not take care of Phoenix. Someone has to help with the new Nyanko law offices, right? And who better but me? Oh, maybe I did read it right. I don't know. I'm dumb. I can't remember. Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know that what this means? We're partners. Oh, Maya, you're so cute. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Nyanko Law Offices. It's got a good ring to— Aww, that's so cute. It's taken over. Yeah! Thanks, Maya. Aww, she's there in spirit. Oh, good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Oh, that's so oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wastin'. Okay, wait up. Oh, the end. Oh. Brand new episode. It's the end of that episode. But we're gonna end it here tonight. It's getting kind of late. Thank you for everyone who watched. I really there was a lot that was going on, and if I remember correctly, there's a lot of like things that happened in these chapters that connect to later chapters, and it like gets unraveled over time. But I really do love this game. I have a lot of fun playing it. Definitely gonna be doing some more in the future. It's a very dramatic episode. Let's see. Yeah, thank you for everyone who stopped by. I really enjoyed today's stream. Now we're gonna go raid Uncle Vatrid. What is he playing? Shenmue 2. Alright, everybody, have a nice night. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.